this was vice versa. If you was in my shoes and I was Jenna Jameson, I would totally respect.
You would totally be feeling on your
No, I wouldn't. I'd respect. I would be pissed off like you are. I'd feel like you are. But when I sat down and actually thought about it,
But you didn't sit down and think about it. Finish. You had a few seconds.
Yeah, and I thought about it. Believe me, the first thing that came to mind was Jenna. Then I thought, hold on a minute, because I had a nice conversation with Janice as well, that you're not aware of and things like that. And you know what? I don't want to explain myself anymore.
But
I've sat down with you.
But you've had many more. But you've had many.
Told you how it is.
But you've had many more.
Janice and Chloe outweigh me and like our friendship, then that's fine.
You know. It's to do with me and Jenna.
Well, it does, because you put me on the spot to have to choose between two of my team.
You're big enough guy to make your own decision, which you did.
Okay.
Why did I put you on the spot? Why is this coming down to you now?
Because you picked Janice.
You say, listen, no matter what your reason is, no matter what your reason is, you saved Janice over Jenna.
Yeah, I did,
that means you wanted to save Janice over Jenna.
Yeah, for Chloe, yeah.
Well, no matter...
Okay, so...
No, you picked Janice Dickinson over Jenna.
You're getting, you know what, you're making this like something other than what it was. Nothing to do with who I think more about.
We're actually breaking it down to the most basic fact.
No, you're not.
You picked Janice Dickinson over Jenna.
No, you're not. Yeah,
that's the most
100%. Yeah, for an individual that I feel is vulnerable and needs somebody in their life to help them.
And her fiance isn't that person.
How many times do I need to tell you? How many times do I need to tell you?
She's lucky enough.
But now
to
Jenna
have
has nobody. Farrah was her pillar. Now Farrah is gone.
Look,
we all knew. Listen, no. Farrah's now gone. Her pillar's gone.
Okay.
Chloe now has two.
Janice and
now she has two people.
This conversation's finished, right? Because you've heard what I've had to say. You've heard what I've had to say. Please make your decision. What you want to do about it,
I don't
and
like
you can as well, right?
Jenna, you've got the green.
I'm done with this conversation. I've put it across very nicely, in a way that's come from my heart. Take it how you want.
There's no point to stand up.
I'm not sitting there.
Jenna's getting going.
I'm done with it. I'm tired. I've had enough about it.
There's no
reason
to be fired up and then like leave a conversation.
It's all good
because you know you're wrong.
Diary room's open.
I know. Yeah, go.
But just so you know,
thanks for having my back.
I did not sit there and say.
Themselves all the time, people in this house. Some people nothing. Always about my feelings. You know what I mean? What about other people's feelings? Why is life always about them?
Well, we struggle with everything, don't we?
Well, they take a minute to think about someone else's feelings that aren't as strong as them, things like that.
What's bugging you?
Nothing. I don't want to talk about it. I'm just having a bit of fresh air.
You've just gone with your heart at the end of the day.
Yeah, and what's right and all, do you know what I mean? And that's it. I'm not having them two sitting there fucking ganging up on me.
You don't need to fucking take a stick off everyone else and listen to everyone else. Go with your heart and gut.
Exactly. Yeah. And do you know what?
It's what's right for you.
And do you know what? I made the right decision now, because that girl in there's proved why I made the right decision. Because if she did respect me, then she would understand me and respect why I made that decision.
Yeah, but maybe
so do you know what? I made the right decision, and that's been proved to me. Now.
Maybe she's not capable of it because she comes from a different place.
You know.
Don't worry, I ain't got a lighter
on me. It's always about them. You know.
James, don't worry about it, mate.
I'm done now.
At the end of the day.
Oh, what?
I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm cool. You know. You smoke. Work away, darling.
Can I know?
No, I don't want to talk about it now. I've had it
because we're kicking it around and it just goes round and round and everything goes round and round.
Well, I'm a housemate.
End of the day, you've gone with your heart, and that's all you can say. Boom, done, finished. That's that.
Exactly.
You know?
I heard the whole deal in there anyway.
Don't worry. Don't listen
I'm
to
not
people.
worried. I'm just a little bit
don't get pissed
disappointed that there's no understanding. That's all.
Yeah. Well, how do you think I feel?
You know. But anyway, let's just sit down.
Yeah, of course. I'm going to get a drink. Anyone want a drink?
I'm lovely, mate.
I'm dying for a drink again.
Ginger ale, please.
Cool.
Ginger ale.
You mind?
No problem.
Here, you want to take this wine glass out of here?
I'll take my wine glass and the bottle, actually.
That's nice of you, and like all these bottles.
I think that's done. That's done.
I know what's going on. I know what's going on, James. I heard it in there. You know, I just had a...
Disappointed in Austin as well.
Well, you know what? Listen, there's something I just discovered that there's like adrenaline that none of you guys are used to. It's adrenaline. And, you know, he owes me an apology for sticking his ass in my face. And, you know, when I was trying to speak and hold...
Janice, I think the way... And you know what, Janice, right? Listen, I'm not going to sit here and paint a picture about you because you can be very irritating.
I know.
You can be annoying, you can be hard work, difficult, and very selfish. You can. But at the same time, you can be very loving, compassionate, thoughtful.
I'm a human being.
And an amazing person, all right? And that, do you know what? We all have faults, no one's perfect. And I accept you for who you are.
And turning it round.
Yeah, you can.
Just know in your heart of hearts. Listen to your own instincts, and don't ever second guess yourself.
And do you know what, Janice? That's 100%. I agree with that. Two people in there are not going to sit me down and try and make me think I've made the wrong decision when I went with my heart and my gut.
Oh, they do that. Oh, yeah. Jenna does that to me every night. She's so very confident.
They can go and piss off as far as I'm concerned, both on them. Austin, a little shit, sitting there getting all piped up when Jenna's around. I'm not having that. You know? It's not on.
No, it's not on. It's just rude behavior. Yeah. I told you not to unpack in the first place. Thank you, James. James, that means a lot.
Oh, man. Yeah, Janice.
That means a lot.
I've got 3 lighters here. Do you want those?
Oh, I think Tasha's got one of mine. Okay. Excuse me, babe.
Austin.
Yeah?
Do you count yourself lucky sort of being involved in it? However controversial and however many things are said. I feel really privileged to be in him, part of it. Good, bad, indifferent. Yummy.
Can't believe that's gone.
Oh, there's loads of them in the fridge. There's like 2 in the back, 1 in the fridge.
I'm going to have a bit of cheese. Is there any cheese left there?
Sorry. I'm sure there's more in the fridge.
No, that's okay. So those two, can I have those two?
No, Bobby, they were mine.
Oh, baby, sorry.
Oh.
Room, correct? You were writing down, you were having opinions, and then it seems when it comes to having to say those opinions again, you don't want to be a part of it. And
that's not what I'm trying to get. I'm just saying I feel really sad, and
well, I'm sorry that you feel sad.
Because.
Full pack of Corona, and I'd go home and I'd make myself a toasted cheese and ham sandwich with coleslaw.
I love coleslaw.
Splashing out. Oh. That was my little treat for me working week. 8 shows later, I'd be like, give me a beer.
Oh dear.
There's a new one in the fridges.
Is it? Well.
When you were in the bedroom, you were fully engaged in what we had to do. Then when we went out into the living room and we had to give our answers, you seemed like you didn't want to be a part of it.
Thank you.
Because it could potentially hurt somebody's feelings. And every time we would give an answer, I could see you perfectly clearly from my peripherals, and you were shaking your head. A few times you even out loud said, no, that's not what I think. When in the bedroom, it was a different opinion. And then you made the comment about backstabbing, which is exactly what you were doing by saying something different from the bedroom to the living room. Because you're throwing us in the line of fire, the 3 of us, by saying that we collectively came to the decision and you did not.
Okay, I'll just let you know how I felt.
All right.
run outside. Look like you need a hug.
Yeah, I'm good.
You're giving me hugs, I'm giving you a hug.
Sweetheart. Just like, yeah, well, I understand you are there. I just feel like...
There's plenty spare, Ben.
Of course there is. I just feel like there's some just very selfish people in this life that it's always about themselves and their feelings instead of other people's. You know?
I don't know why
I'm disappointed in that
it.
young man out there. Really disappointed in him, of how he's carried on in here with me, with Jenna. It's not on at all. After I just explained to him how my feelings and why
Why did you
I
have
did
to
it.
explain yourself?
Because I felt that they deserved an explanation.
Oh, okay,
because
fair enough.
if I was Jenna, I would have also wanted an explanation. So I gave her that respect, and it's up to them how they take it. But I feel as though the pair of them are trying to gang up on me, and I'm not having it. You know, it's not on. You know,
James, they're not American.
They're still people, regardless of their nationality. You know, yeah.
Fellow American.
So, but you know what? I don't
This is what-
I don't have to explain myself, you know. I did it from my heart. That was my feeling that I had, and I did it for the right reasons, and I had the right intentions, and that's all that matters to me. The rest of it, you know, I'm not bothered about.
This is what I said, right, from like early on in the show. Just because you get on with someone doesn't mean you have an alliance with them.
Of course.
Yes.
It's like not. It's like some people feel like it's this unwritten rule.
Y'all think pool?
No, I don't want to talk to you right now, mate. You've really disappointed me, mate. I want to have a bit of time on my own, please, if that's all right.
Well, you've had to work with everyone else.
No,
so...
the way you... No. No, it's not on, Austin, how you've treated me tonight with Jenna sat there. After I sit down and explain to you exactly how I felt.
squashed the conversation.
And you sit there, you start chirping up with her. It's not on. No, I'm not having you two ganging up on me,
I squashed
Austin.
the conversation.
I've got more respect for you than that.
Well, listen to me.
No, I don't want to
Just
talk
listen to me
you,
for a
Austin. No,
second.
I'm not interested right now. I'm having my time now alone, all right?
Fair enough. They're breaking us all from the inside out.
Oh, mate.
Bloody
I
hell.
don't want to get involved. It's between you and James, mate. Nothing to do with me, Austin. Get me own fucking in my mind. Oh, mate. Fucking crazy night. What a crazy night.
Might be sleeping alone tonight, me.
There's plenty of beds to go around now, mate, let's be honest.
Oy.
You know?
Damn,
Who
my
knows?
flip-flops are in my suitcase.
Don't worry about it. Just give him some time alone, man, you know?
I am.
Best thing to do, Austin.
I am.
Yeah, man. Ba-bong!
Okay. I'll put that there, so it's not that I don't want to put it back in the fridge. How many sugars do you take, Nat?
The tattoo got Natalie.
Okay. And nick me your nuts.
Thanks, Ben.
I'm so excited for the hot sun as well.
Right.
help yourself. I'm gonna chop the rest of it up into this tuna thing. Yeah.
Tuna and cucumber ciabatta roll, a bit salad, and a boiled egg for the Stephen.
Give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes and listen, 2 minutes and I'll leave you be. 2 minutes and I'll leave you be. I didn't say anything when Jenna walked up that I hadn't said to you, correct?
Austin, you sat there between you and you're both having a go at me. Both of you.
Did I not say to you though, I'm done with the conversation, let's end it because we can't agree?
Raring up at me. Raising your voice and ganging up on me.
But she came over and said, oh, Jenna, we've finished the conversation.
You know what's more? What I'm more bothered about is the fact that it's all about yourselves. What about other people's feelings? What about feelings for other people that might be struggling and considering their feelings? You know, I don't give a fuck about me. I'm not bothered. I'm alright. I'll survive. Yeah? But some people struggle. Every day they struggle.
Okay.
And you know what? If that fucking decision I made today helps her and upsets Jenna, I don't give a fuck. Because it's about Jenna and me not being loyal to her. And do you know what? That's a sacrifice I chose to help a fragile, poor girl. And that's why I did it. So no one will sit there and tell me why I made a wrong decision. Because in my heart, that's why I did it.
Did I tell you you made a wrong decision?
And I'm not having you sitting there with Jenna, piping up, getting on at me.
I didn't bring Jenna into the conversation, James.
Simple as that.
I didn't bring Jenna into the conversation.
You're on your rocking horse, you're on your stage having a go like you normally do, Austin. You were.
Jenna sat down and did I not say to her, Jenna, we're not going backwards because James and I have said, right, it's squash, we're not going in circles again. I told you I completely understand your decision, but I don't necessarily agree. So if you're mad at me because I don't agree with what you have to say,
if you've got
that's
something
your
to say
problem.
to me, you don't agree, we'll do it on a one-on-one basis.
Which is exactly what we did for the 10
Austin,
minutes.
I'm not having this conversation anymore, right?
Okay,
we're done.
But listen to me. I told you
to talk about. You know what I've said to you and the reasons why I did it. I don't want to explain myself anymore.
And have I not said that I agree?
Accept me for who I am, or don't accept me at all.
I have done. Right? And we had 10 minutes.
Leave it at that then.
We had a 10.
Get your shorts and we can have a mantle.
Okay.
Lovely. See you in 5 minutes then, yeah? Get me a beer if there's any, please.
There's none.
Right, well, I'm fine.
And I don't have any stashed away. But...
Get out.
You want this one?
No, I'm fine. I'm alright. I'm okay. I'm gonna relax and chill out.
Right, well listen to me, because there's no point for us to fall out.
I'm not falling out,
because, but listen, let me just say this, give me 60 seconds. I did sit down with you on our own in the living room and said, this is how I feel. I don't necessarily agree, but I can understand where you're coming from. 100% understand where you're coming from. Then Jenna came over. She's obviously looking to pick something with you. Obviously. Because she sat down and said, well, don't stop talking about what you're talking about on my account. So one of us had to say, continue the conversation.
All you did straight away is I agree with you.
But I do agree with her, and I agree with you.
You know what you should have done? You should have walked away and let me finish with it. You know, because it's nothing to do with you whatsoever anyway. None of your business.
I was sat there and she came over and said, no, keep talking, keep talking.
No, you didn't. You came straight up saying, I said exactly what you said. I don't really agree with it.
Because I don't want to fall out with Jenna over something that, as you just said, has nothing to do with it.
The best thing you can do is keep out of it.
But my opinion stayed the same when it was just...
I respect your opinion as I said.
Okay, so then why are you upset right now?
I'm upset
because when Jenna sat down, I said the same things I had already said to you.
Austin, I'm over it, alright? I've heard what I've had to say. I'm over it.
I'm over it.
Let's knock it on the head. If you want to go and get your swimming shorts, you're welcome, alright? You can have a mantle. Because I'm switching off now, mate, alright? Enough's enough, and it's done as far as I'm concerned, alright? I've said what I've had to say. Now, you guys can do what you want with it.
There's a little bit left there.
I'm fine.
For the homies.
That's cool. Okay, right. Blessing the homies.
I hate you. What should I wear?
Whenever you feel sexy.
Nothing?
If you want.
Give me 4 minutes.
Oh. Come on.
I can imagine.
It's a very, like, I mean, I still can't get over it, really.
I was like, where are you? I just, like, unloaded.
As you should do. Well, on the basis of me having your back, he's wound up about it.
Good.
So
He you know what, though?
I would never sit down with him and say anything
But
different.
you're being truthful.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you can't, like, bullshit.
So the same conversation that I have with you is the same conversation that I relate
saw
to
that.
him. So just know that.
I saw that.
Because obviously one of you is going to be upset.
But
Because somebody's going to have to
But the
pick
bottom line, Austin, is that you have to do
I've
what's
got my
right
shit
because
out.
the
I'm happy.
public are going to see that and
Yeah.
go, well, we've watched Jenna and James and Austin be friends.
Absolutely.
How is he
coming
making
to that
sense of it?
decision?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, that just is not a good enough.
Agreed.
It doesn't make sense to me. Where's Honey?
Yeah.
He's in man tub. Are you man tubbing?
Yeah. Don't worry though. Like I said, he's not very happy because I'm siding with you.
Well,
But I mean, it's not sides. It's just like right and wrong.
Yeah, it's dropped. Anyway. Bobby, you're scratching to say something. Go on then.
no, not actually.
Oh, all right.
I think it's very difficult for you. I've defended you actually tonight. I think it's a very difficult choice for you to make against two people in your team.
Yep.
If you bring it down to a team again, I wouldn't have wanted the decision.
I mean,
And you
it was
can knock
pretty
it around
easy,
saying if
actually.
he'd have been in this
Bobby,
position-
it was actually pretty easy. It's not about Farrah and I. It's more about James.
Well,
That
would you have
James
wanted? Would you have
chose
wanted?
Janice.
Okay. Well, would you have wanted that decision to make? That Austin had to make.
I think Farrah totally understood.
Yeah, it has to be one of you because that's the
Yeah,
way the
she understood.
the dice
It's not
fell.
about Farrah and I.
No, good.
It's more about James.
Yeah, but James chose Janice because he knew that by choosing Janice, Chloe and Stevie would have had to have. They wouldn't have chosen Janice. They would have chosen whoever was left. Basically, because I'm friendly with them, they chose me.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't think it's about people. I think it's about who gets on with who. Jenna.
Yeah, I get on really well with James.
Yeah, I don't think. No, but it wasn't James. If James had chosen me, for
But
instance,
I am really close with James.